What's up everyone, it's xerwrath here with an OBS how-to, and without ado, we're going to be getting to it. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a little bit of stream and mostly recording in 1080p. Now, game capture, you can go into properties here and make it capture a specific window or capture any full screen application in English. Display capture, it just captures anything on your display. And an audio output capture would be to capture your game. I like having it so you can control how many decibels you're getting out of your game. Now, let's go to settings. Now, if mine looks a little bit different to yours, it's because it's just a different themes. Default, yours should look like this if you just download it, dark, and I set mine here because it just looks a little bit, I think I like it a lot better. Now, outputs, you can just copy all this down, but this really isn't anything important. Down here, this is just stream, this is your servers. Now, if you don't stream and you want to, let's say you start on YouTube, you go to setup on your primary server and you type in your stream key, and right when you hit stream, it should go straight to your channel. Now on Twitch, you can click whichever one you're closest to, obviously, and then put in your stream key, and whenever you hit stream, you should go to streaming. Output. Now, I have mine scaled really down because I don't stream very often because my Wi-Fi sucks, but that's kind of what I have running right here. Now on Twitch, this is your max right here, 3,500. On YouTube, it's 10,000, I believe, or 9,000. Make sure your rate control is CBR. Very fast. If you're not over fast, I don't see how you're going to be getting anywhere above 1080p or even 480. So try to keep that as high as you can without killing your computer. Now up to recording, I just have this all set here. Now, MP4 is the easiest to work with, especially if you have Video Movie Maker over here. And I just have mine set to standard, advanced settings, and I have my rescale output set to where I'll be pushing out 1080p. Now track 1, set that to the highest you can to get just a little bit more audio quality. And these really don't matter unless you're using more than one track, and if you are, set it up as high as you can. Now down to audio. I have my sample rate set to the highest one yet, and this won't really lag your computer, just makes it sound ever so slightly sharper, which is not a bad thing. Now sometimes you don't have to set this for your game to capture your mic, but I did anyways because it was acting a little weird. Now down here is all pretty self-explanatory. If you want to enable your push to talk or mic, whatever you really want to do there. Now for your video, this is where it starts getting a little bit more complicated. Right here, I had this set to 1920 1080 for 1080p, all right here, and then I have my downscale filter to 32 sharpened. I can't even pronounce that word, but that's the highest you can get, meaning that's how sharp my video is going to end up. Now, there I believe is 4 of these. You can turn it down 1 without losing too much of anything, but anything lower than that, you probably be closer to 720 than anything. But that's still okay. Remember, everyone's computer is different. If your computer can't run 1080p, that doesn't mean you can't YouTube. That just means you have to go down to 720, or even 480 would just be fine. I sometimes watch videos in 480 because I'm watching multiples of them and I want to kind of keep them all loading. Now down one more, I have my stream settings. These are just all hotkeys. It kind of just tells you what you want them to do and stuff like that. Now over to advanced settings really quick. I have my process pretty high, but you got to remember sometimes I got a really big computer. I got Area 51 that's basically maxed out, so there's no way that putting us on high process priority is going to slow down my computer. But my old one, I had to set it to normal or above normal because the game would start to lag because my processor wasn't strong enough. Now this one is different. Now if you have a beefy computer like mine, set this to high. If you don't, set to normal or above normal. But if you can't even do that, below normal will work just fine, just not idle. Idle's where it's not going to be working very well. So set yours to whatever you need for your computer. And down here, your rendering should be set to this. This should come standard, but if it doesn't, copy that down. And your color range should not be full, but set it to full because it's just basically just a wider color range for your videos, meaning just a little bit of a nicer look to it. Now my audio monitoring device, this is just your card. You can set this default and it'll work just fine for you. And you can disable Windows audio ducking. That's really up to you what you want to do with that. And I have my stream delay set for 10 seconds and automatically reconnect after 10, 13 retrieves minimum. So that's basically all OBS is. It's used to be a lot more complicated than what it was, but now it's not as much. Now let's go look at something else really quick. Studio mode. Now this is kind of just telling you what transitions you want to make throughout your videos or something like that. And you can, it's kind of like Window Movie Maker where you can make your video fade off, and then you can see the result of your actions. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.